Nin explains the rules of tennis. Tennis is a game played as singles, where one person plays against one person, or doubles, where two people play against two people. The object of the game is for you or your team to score more points and to win sets faster than the opposing team. In the women's game, you have to win 2 sets, and in the men's game, you must win 3 sets. To win a set, you must win at least 6 games and be at least 2 games ahead. To win a game, you must win 4 points and be at least 2 points ahead. Hey, whoa, I'm confused already. Okay, let's start from the beginning. The tennis court is 78 feet long by 36 feet wide, and the net is 3.5 feet above the ground. These are some of the other dimensions of the court, and note that the area of play is different for both singles and doubles. The game starts with one player making a serve. To do this, they must stand behind the line and hit the ball into this area of the opponent's court. The opponent is allowed a maximum of 1 bounce to hit the ball back over the net and onto the other player's court. The idea is to hit the ball onto your opponent's court, and for your opponent not to be able to hit it back. If you manage to successfully hit the ball onto your opponent's court without them returning the favour, you score. If you score 1 point, you score 15. If you score 2 points, you score 30. If you score 3 points, you score 40. And if you score 4 points and are at least 2 points ahead, you win the game. The only time this is different is where the score is 40-40. This is known as deuce, and you now have to win 2 straight points to win the game. After a game is won, the other player or pair serves the ball from the other side to start the next game. Once a player has won 6 games and is at least 2 games ahead, they win a set. Winning 2 sets or 3 sets faster than your opponents wins you the match. So, is there anything you can't do in tennis? Ironically, yes. There's a lot of things you cannot do in tennis. You cannot hit the ball outside the area of play. You cannot hit the ball into the net and for it to land on your side of the court. You cannot hit the ball twice in succession. You cannot touch the net. You cannot touch the ball with any part of your body except the racket. And you cannot commit a double fault. If you commit any of these infractions, this results in your opponents being awarded a point. Now that's basically tennis in a nutshell, but there's a few other things you'll need to understand before playing or going to a game. For example, fault and double fault. During a serve, you have 2 chances to serve the ball legally. You must be behind the line, and you must hit the ball onto this area of your opponent's court. Should you fail to do either of those things, this is known as a fault and you must serve the ball again. If you commit 2 faults in a row, this is a double fault and your opponent is automatically awarded a point. Let. If a legal serve hits the net before landing into the opponent's area, this is known as a let, and the player is allowed to serve the ball again without fault. Ace. If a player serves the ball legally and the opponent cannot return the ball, this is known as an ace and the serving player wins the point. Advantage. During deuce, if you score 1 point, you are known to have an advantage. You only need 1 more point to win the game unless your opponent scores. Tiebreaker. If the games are tied at 6-6, a tiebreaker is used to determine who wins the set. Players take it in turns to serve, and the aim is to score 7 points and be at least 2 points ahead. This carries on until someone wins the set. If you're still unsure about the scoring system, be sure to watch a few games to get used to how it all works. It seems complicated, but once you watch or play tennis, the rules will become clear. If you found this video at all helpful, please like, share and subscribe. It takes me ages to make one of these things, and good karma is very much appreciated. Be sure to follow me on Twitter also, but in the meantime, enjoy tennis.